Hello lovelies, happy summer. I hope you're having a fantastic start to the season full of chic and effortless outfits, which is why I'm so excited to share this massive 50-piece haul with you today. Anytime that I accept PR or I actually shop for pieces myself, I'm looking to either fill a gap in my wardrobe or to replace a staple that I really know and love, or to try to bring a very wearable trend to life. I also think you will love as well. Welcome back, and if you're new, I'm Ziba and I'm so excited that you're here. If you love everyday elegance and getting dressed brings you joy, make sure to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss a video. You're in the right place. We'll start with a brand that our community knows and loves, which is Quince. Beautiful white linen scarf that's super airy and just kind of reminds me of like Daisy Buchanan from The Great Gatsby. I just can envision her wearing this. This is a great piece because sometimes in the summer it just gets a little bit chilly. So you want to add a really lightweight wrap that you can instantly have at your disposal. And the instant that I saw this 100% linen scarf, I knew that I needed to have it. They have them in beautiful colors, including rich blues, which are so trendy for 2026. But I chose a white just because I felt like it would really go with my coastal summer theme that I'm trying to emulate. The second amazing find, black linen dress that has pockets. I am obsessed with it. The minute that I got it, I tore it out of the bag and I put it on me, which is really unusual. I'm only 5'4", and I'll put all the sizing down below so that you can make sure that you get the right size. You love an item, everything's in the description below, in a pinned comment, here on YouTube Shopping, and also a QR code in case you're watching this on your television. The other piece you're gonna love is this linen crop jacket by Quince that is a really great alternative for when you don't want like a heavy third layer, but you need something. And a denim jacket even feels too heavy for those super hot days. This is the perfect item, and they have them in 4 different colors. I got the navy. It just feels very expensive and luxurious. The next piece is this really cute red bag that is the perfect pop of color, especially if you're a neutrals lover like myself. I think sometimes I just need just a little hint of color to add interest to the outfit, and wearing it in accessories is some of my favorite ways to wear it. I'll also show you other brands that do this really well, including my favorite Parisian brand, Sezane. And this is also super affordable. It's 100% leather and it's quite spacious. Then if you're heading to the beach or the pool, this cover up is iconic because it covers so well while still feeling very fresh and airy. And it's got a kind of a halter top, tie in the back that is very easy to take on and off. They have it in 2 other colors, and I just got the black just because it's my happy color. But this is a really phenomenal price, 100% cotton, and just kind of that rich, luxurious knit fabric that we've come to expect from Quince. Then the last piece I'll show you by Quince is this lace skirt. It feels a little risque. It is filling this very wearable trend to have lace trimmed anything, whether that is a camisole or a skirt. It also comes with a matching camisole top. I chose to opt for just one of the pieces because sometimes I feel like too much of this matchy lace set can feel a little bit borderline underwear-ish. So I chose the lace skirt because I have nothing like it, and I've always wanted a piece like this. I did size up because I chose a lighter color. I found that for Quince, when I'm going for the lighter colored silks, I do like to size up because they tend to be less clingy and show less dimples and things like that. I will tell you though, really quickly, which I didn't plan to show you, but I've just recently started trying these. It's called the Thigh Society, and when you want to smooth stuff out, which is what I'm wearing underneath that skirt that I'm showing you. And speaking of shapewear, the next brand is Spanx, which I'm a longtime fan of because I feel like they just understand women's bodies and they make things so freaking wearable. The first piece that I want to show you are these Ponte pants that are slight flare leg. They are so flattering, and they have that elongating flare leg that is really key when you want to look a few inches taller. The next is this linen cover up. They have them in several colors, and they have some really cute matching shorts. And the reason I got it was because it was the perfect way to add a little pop of color to my very neutral wardrobe. And this next item is so beautiful. It's a one and done jumpsuit that's a little bit sexy and so easy to wear. You can just tie it here on the side and really like snatch your waist as much as you'd like. It's a piece that you'll reach for on those days where you don't know like how dressy you should be or how long you're gonna be there and you need to be comfortable. It's really easy to dress up or down with accessories and shoes. and overall just a huge winner. And by the way, before I forget, I have a 15% off discount code. I'll put it down in the description below along with all the items so that you can take advantage of my discount code. Then the last item by Spanx that is also great for the beach and pools is this linen dress. I got it in a white because I just think it looks so ethereal to have that flowing long white dress, especially on those hot days where you just don't want anything super dark because it's all absorbing all the heat. This is perfect for that. The next brand I'm really excited to share with you because I'm a long time customer and they're also sponsoring this video. It's Commense. I discovered Commense probably about 3 years ago when I was looking for very distinct old money aesthetic types of looks. Had everything that I liked at such a fantastic price. All the things that I've ever gotten from there, people ask me where I got them in real life as well as online, and I am super excited to be able to share these pieces with you because they're gonna make your summer effortless and so beautiful in like European summer style. The piece that I'm wearing right now is the set by them. It literally feels like I'm sitting here in my pajamas. It's unreal. The best part is that it doesn't wrinkle very easily, so you can just like stuff it in your suitcase and take it with you on a trip. I'll quickly just put on the screen some of the dresses and pieces that I've had of them throughout the years that look just as relevant today as they did when I got them. They've not only held the test of time, but my sister has actively taken all my stuff that I have from them. Like the ultimate compliment when somebody like steals your clothes from you, right? So the next two dresses have a very similar vibe, but they are a little bit different. One of them is a rainbow dress that just looks like the sunset. It is so beautiful. And then this one here is very Missoni inspired. And I recently wore it out to dinner and I got so many compliments. It's got that rich texture. It was super comfortable and it's just a summer must. Other couple pieces is this LBD. It's really easy to throw on over a bathing suit and just have it be like a very easy outfit to go from like beach to dinner or like pool to drinks type of situation. And one of my favorite looks that again, it speaks to their very old money aesthetic, the white trousers with this white crossover top. They are so affordable, but they are so high quality. The trousers are lined. I have some white trousers from Ralph Lauren and other more expensive brands, and they are not quite like that. Like, I'm serious, like they fit perfectly. I love the all white outfit. That's exactly what I thought of when I picked out these pieces. Like outfit that just looked like I was somewhere in Greece. This floral dress, it's got like a little tie here that is almost like milkmaid. Remember when the milkmaid trend was super trendy last summer? It's not quite there because it doesn't have like the ridiculous like poofs and corseting, but it's got just a little romance here on top. Very comfortably form-fitting, slight flare of the skirt on the bottom that just is chef's kiss. Last thing I'll quickly show you is this linen short set that again, ultimate elegance when you want to be cool and maybe you're like traveling somewhere. If you're in your mind having your European summer, even if you live like in a suburban town like I do, and I step out and I'm like, I'm having my European summer in upstate New York. This is beautiful and it feels so much more expensive than it is. If you like any of these pieces, give yourself about 10 days to get it in because it does take a little bit of time to ship. The next place that I got pieces from is a Noli Shop. I have this tweed blazer that I got, I think it was back in April, that I have worn so much. And so this time around, I got the matching shorts so I'd have a little set. I just really like matching sets. I think they are a really easy way to like, when you want to look put together and elegant fast, you just know that you can just reach for it. You don't have to think as hard. Other pieces, this really cute crop blazer that makes just any look more elegant, including just an easy denim look. And the next piece that I got from the Noli Shop were these slight flare leg white jeans. The reason I got them is because the only other white flare leg jeans that I have are by Quince, and I have a little bit of a problem with how you can see like the pockets from the outside. I just can't unsee it. So like I do wear them and I show them here all the time with that disclaimer, but like I wanted to try to see if I could get white jeans that weren't doing that. So these white jeans just are a really easy way to have a quick outfit together with other neutrals or even a pop of color top like that red Spanx shirt that I showed you earlier. Next is Nordstrom's. Lived with these clothes for a little bit. These were like really much the right call. Is this pink dress that's a wonderful event or occasion wedding guest dress. It's really light and airy. It's an A-line skirt, automatically flattering on many different body types. And they have them in so many different colors that you can really customize like the look that you want. I just picked like a very soft pink one. I feel like sometimes I just want a dress that kind of throws everybody off, and it has. It's so soft and pretty, and the price is unbeatable at $128. The other two Nordstrom pieces are the white shorts by Open Edit. If you don't have white shorts yet, it's a really great staple for summer when you want to look a little bit more elegant, you're hot as anything, and you just want to step out in something that feels casual, but also, again, very classy. And I loved pairing it with this square neck top by Mango, also available at Nordstrom's. Sometimes with tops, you're like, do I tuck it? Do I leave it out? Do I look frumpy? Do I have to belt it? And this is just gonna sit where it sits. And that is the really great piece about this top. It's also crazy affordable, and I think you'll be really happy with it. And the next piece at Nordstrom are the Birkenstocks Madrid sandals that just look really elegant. I know they're a fan favorite for most of you, and they have them in any shade that you want, depending on the strategy you want. So sometimes I might pick a sandal that matches my skin tone so that my legs look longer. Other times I want a nice contrast just to like really bring an element of kind of that heritage aesthetic and the nice cognac browns and things. And sometimes I just want like a black shoe, right? So it just depends on what you're looking for. If you want more like from that haul, make sure to head there after this. Before we keep going, let's take a little bag break. I already showed you this one by Quince that is super affordable, pop of color. And I guess, you know, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I've lately had a thing for colored bags. The first one I'll show you is by Maison de Sabre. And this bag was actually featured by Meryl Streep in her Devil Wears Prada 2 press tour. And it's also a brand that's beloved by Naomi Watts. It's also quickly becoming a bestseller. The value for what you get, meticulous French brand that crafts their bags so beautifully, and it's really fair price for the quality that it entails. They also have the cutest accessories that feel like grown-up accessories. Like for example, these lipstick holders with a mirror that you can kind of tag on here, but that you can kind of like bring on here. But for this bag, I just wanted to keep it very elegant and top handle bag with no tchotchkes. And it's got the actual true belt here that you can snatch up here. The first time I saw it, I was, I'm gonna get the green. And they have them in several colors as well, including more normal ones like the tans and the blacks and things like that, and a beautiful gray too. It was love at first sight, and I feel like not only does it look really relevant in the summer, but also come holiday season, I think it's going to be another great one. Then this one that I just got this month as well is this hobo soft leather bag that is amazing. Both of them can be crossbodies. I'm just not usually much of a crossbody person unless I'm traveling or unless I'm walking for a long time and I have somewhere to be. But for the most part, if I'm just going to dinner or meeting up with friends, I'm going to just hold it like this. And then also my little lipstick holder with my trusty Clarins that I love. And so it's just a really great accessories, and then more accessories that I added on here, the lock and key, just to make it look very luxurious. They're both really spacious, really beautiful leather and lots of compartments inside. Very thoughtfully made, like you can like snatch it here like this and have it be a really great tote bag. They also have a larger version of this as well. I just wanted a medium one because then before you know it, my bag weighs like 75 pounds. So didn't want that to happen. And then before we get back to the clothes, another accessory are these Warby Parker sunglasses that, oh my gosh, these are so relevant right now, so trendy, 90s coded, and I have worn them nonstop. And before I forget, this accessory by Le Georges, I have a discount code for this. It's a really fun turquoise piece. Turquoise is so trendy right now, and a really great way to finish off the accent. It's also got many, many ways to wear it. Like it's got multiple clips, and I'm not being super creative with it. I'm just kind of like letting it dangle. It's woman owned, so I'll put all the details down below. Now, if you missed my Sezane video, I'm not going to share all the pieces that I shared there. I am going to share the ones that I've just been loving so much. Number one is my Pierrot shirt. I got it in the zebra, but I also have it in a polka dot and in a light blue, which I love. There's so many colorways. You cannot go wrong with this because it's light and airy. And every summer I treat myself to one because it's a shirt that I really get my ROI on, my return on investment. It's under $100. Next, we have the Vamala dress, which is just stunning, like showstopper floral dress. It's super airy. It's so elegant. It's a true shirt dress, so you can like kind of unbutton it to show a little bit more leg if you'd like. This looks amazing with my other favorite find, which are, it was hard to pick between which shoes were my favorite, but these sandals that have a V shape that are really pretty and such a statement. Clocks are really trending for summer 2026. For more shoe trends and what's out of style, make sure to head to this video full of shoe trends that will really inspire you, and also you'll have a reaction as to whether or not you want to participate in some of them, because some of them are just like, what? What's going on? Then the next piece is the clo top, which I have a couple more of, and I got it in a black silk this time because I know that I'm going to wear it so much because of how light and airy it is and so elegant. You can choose to kind of unbutton it a little bit or close it all the way. I particularly love how it looks with their cream colored Damon trousers, which are an average girl's best friend because they don't drag on the ground. You can kind of see here I'm wearing heels, but they don't quite hit the bottom of my ankle, so they're perfect. And if you want some kind of the same neck statement with a pretty lace detail, then I can't recommend this shirt more. It's an eyelet that looks really elegant. They also have a long sleeve version of it. And then just special mention to this black set that is so beautiful. It's a complete statement if you really love the drama in your outfits, because that's the only place I want my drama, let me tell you. I do not want drama in my life. I just want drama in my outfits. So if you are like me and don't mind a little drama in your outfits, this is the perfect set for you. If you buy either the top or the skirt, like, it's amazing. And these shoes are not Sezane, but before I forget, I did get these French, it's another French brand. They're actually made in New York, but they're called Margot, which is French. And they are extremely comfortable sandals that have a lot of padding and just a little bit of heel, very classic. And I added them because I knew that sometimes, like, I don't maybe want to wear like such a chunky heel, but I want just enough to give me a couple inches on my 5'4" frame. Like, the next section is what we'll call no man's land brands, because they're kind of just from all over. The first are Sicily, New York. These are similar to the shoes that I just showed you, but they do have more drama. They have the studs and they're a little bit higher in that cognac brown. I also have them in a white, got them in a brown, which is a testament as to how much I love these shoes, because I don't usually get two of the same item in different colorways. I usually stick to one, but this was an exception. And then these are kind of like a nod to the flip-flop wedge trend that we're seeing in the Mule, but they tend to be really uncomfortable with their flip-flops. They kind of look like they almost could be, but they're way more comfortable. They don't have anything in between your toes, and they have just been a really great pair to be like able to walk in and not be in pain. The wedge always adds comfort and height, which we love. And then this white eyelet dress, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. It's so light and airy. It comes with a fabric belt, but I always like to switch out my fabric belts for an actual real leather belt. This is my favorite Ralph Lauren belt of all time, which, by the way, I do need to make I feel like I need to do a dedicated Ralph Lauren video. Let me know if you want to see that. That's my favorite brand of all time, and I always pepper it in some way, shape, or form. I'll just quickly show you this dress that I just got today from Fabrique. I work with Fabrique a lot on and off during the year, but I had put it on my wish list because it reminds me of my wedding dress, which was not Vera Wang. This dress is by Vera Wang. My dress was like a wannabe Vera Wang, if you know what I mean. It just had a lot of ruffles, and I loved it. I would get it all over again. And when I was selecting my items, I said, I really would love this white dress because it just reminds me of the dress that I love. And for whatever reason, they didn't send it to me. And like later on, they were like, oh, do you still want this dress? Like, we know that you love it because it's, and they were so kind to be like, here you go, here's a little gift. So thank you, Fabrique. I love you. I love this brand. I wear it all the time. And they have just such an amazing array of designers and stuff that's really worth spending your money on. So I suggest that you check it out. Also, my discount codes are below. And then really quickly, let me just tell you some of my favorite beauty finds right now that I just recently added. Number one is the Victoria Beckham Augustus Bader Cell Rejuvenating, like, slight glow. So this adds a little bit of a glow, but not like where it looks like you have mica all over your face. It just adds a very nice, like, slight little sparkle, but it also is skincare, and like, it's 2-in-1. I also just recently discovered their eyeliner, which just glides on like butter. I'm usually like tugging and just pulling at everything, and I'm like, this is a game changer, complete game changer. I really like it. Then the other piece that I love is Kosa's Impressionist Blush, which I'm wearing right now. It's just a really great alternative if you are familiar with Merit and like their Cheeky Balm, which I'm a fanatic of and I talk about it a lot. But if you want more pigment and you want like kind of a more saturated color, and this is also clean beauty, then this is amazing. Like you just need a little dab and it just like really colors everything. Sometimes I use it on my eyelids and my lips. It's just like a 3-for-1 kind of stick. It's beautiful. My color is in Vital. Then I need to get my roots done soon, but I have recently discovered the Christoph Robin volumizing mask. Wow. So it's like one of those detox kind of scalp scrubs, but it so volumizes your hair. When I come out and I style it, it's just like, it is amazing. Also, if you are like a wannabe blonde like me, they also have a really great like purple mask that makes your hair so like a nice non-brassy, like keeps the tones of the blonde, which I kind of miss my hair appointment. So like I'm struggling here. So you're seeing like not good stuff, and I feel like they're literally lifting me up right now, but I'm very impressed with this brand. It's hard for me to switch from like my go-to Kerastase and like Goop Himalayan sea salt scrub, and I've kind of switched for the time being. Speaking of Goop, the vitamin C serum, my goodness, like if you're like me and a skeptic, like what can vitamin C serum really do for you? Wow, I feel like that combined with wearing my current body mask every single day, committing to it every single day, has really helped my scars and my red marks, which were starting to get out of control because I started getting so many pimples like all the time. So I literally committed, and I feel like they're clearing out where like I don't have to use that much concealer. I don't have to use that much of anything. And thank goodness, right? But speaking of what's been helping my acne, I've had to go on antibiotics for the last couple of months, which has torn up my stomach. And actually, ironically, so has my husband. He's got his own like rosacea or something. So we're both on antibiotics, and the only thing that's saving our tummies right now are the Ritual probiotics. That's some good stuff, really good stuff. So if you are looking for a probiotic that actually works, that you absorb, that you feel the difference, it's a good one. All right, well, I'm low-key sweating. That was quite the haul. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Make sure to check out my all-encompassing Quince summer guide if you're a Quince lover. I know many of you are. A lot of really new fun stuff and old things as well in case you missed it the first time. So I'll see you there, and if you had fun with me today, make sure to hit the subscribe button.